Hey guys, I'm Jordan and this is my video project. I'm doing this because I've been dating my girlfriend Veronique for about 2 years now, and there's things that we've kind of noticed that may be different for people who are in an interracial relationship. But first though, I'd like to start going into just some facts about interracial relationships. Just within the past 10 years, according to the U.S. Census, interracial marriages have increased from only 4% back in 92 to almost 10% in 2010. So that means about 1 in every 10 marriages in the U.S. is a interracial partnership. And as you can see here, mostly on this West Coast side where it's very liberal is that going on. For some personal experiences, I went ahead and interviewed my stepmom and dad on their interracial relationship.
So, how long have you guys been together?
7 years.
7 years.
Uh, Honestly, it kind of depends upon where you go or where you're at, who you're around. Maybe some of the major challenges, maybe for me being white, is or maybe a respect factor. Some guys may not respect that, or they may, you know, pretend like you're not there, and you kind of have to, step up or make it known that you are there and that you're not going to put up for any disrespect. Yeah, I would definitely say yes. I think if you go to some parts of the Midwest and some parts of the South, like if you're walking through an airport or a restaurant, that you may get more, maybe not so much a negative or a dirty look, but you'll definitely get more of a double take or more of a curiosity. You'll get people maybe just watching and looking a little bit more. Living out here in Portland, Oregon, and on the West Coast in general, where it seems a lot more liberal, you see a lot more interracial couples, and people don't even hardly do a double take anymore, I've noticed. So I do notice a little bit of a difference.
Well, it also depends on if there's a certain event where it might bring out different crowd, different types of crowd people,
Yep.
then it may be a different reaction.
Yeah, that's true too.
For some experiences of a younger couple, newlyweds, we went ahead and asked Veronique's brother-in-law and sister to do an interview with us, and this is what we got.
I mean, I would say the hardest part, with us anyways, was communication because the first, I was raised to speak a little more informal than she was, so I feel like that was the hardest thing to get past that.
So I would take everything he said like literally
Yeah.
when he didn't really mean it. Like I was like reading into like exactly what his words were.
So I think that took us like a whole year to get past that. But once we got past that, we were fine. But I think that's the biggest, that was our biggest hurdle, was just trying to understand each other, I guess, is the hard part. So, but other than that, everything's been really positive. I enjoy learning about the food and language and things like that that are a lot different than what I knew when I grew up. So.
Being younger and college students, we've also noticed some things that people have treated us based on our age. Like if we were to go out just grocery shopping or something, then people who are, from another generation or older folks may give us a weird look because they're not used to seeing that. We were able to webcam with Veronique's cousin and his wife overseas to kind of asked what their experiences were with interracial relationships, and here's what we got.
Yeah, younger previous soldiers who've messed it up for us. At the end of the day, being in a college town, that's all it is, youth and stupid youth. And,
Yeah.
you know, people do run out without paying the bill. And so, unfortunately, it does ruin it. Because when I was in Corvallis, too, I remember all the time you'd get crappy service. And it was just kind of expected after a while. It sucks.
Yeah, but we still try to, you know, like break the stereotype when we can and say like, no, like not all college students are, you know, mean in movie theaters or like ruin things like that or like disturb people in public places, and we're gonna tip well. So I don't know. I guess just sticking with your guns.
It's just like these people who also have like prejudice towards, you know, couples of different races. They just have to be a bigger person and break through those stereotypes and, you know, go out and
prove them wrong, basically. Because, I mean, I tell you, it's rare when somebody guesses that I'm from Mexico. Like, born in Mexico. It's really rare. Because everybody assumes I'm short, very dark skin, with black hair. Which, okay, that part there. And the part. But, you know, like, the stereotype is that we look one way. And when they see me, when they see my mom, who's blonde and has green eyes, they just don't see it, you know? So I won't tell anyone, but then if someone's struggling with English, I'll start speaking Spanish, you know? And then they...
Like, oh. I guess.
They're all like, ah! And I'm like, or